Hello there, I'm Fly Penguin, and this is Monster Train. We crushed Covenant rank 15. I was so happy. We pushed past 14 to 15 relatively recently. So Covenant rank 16, Merchant Purge costs 20% more, is like a direct nerf to my veins. I use the Merchant Purge so much, it ends up being like 150 by the end of the round. So 20% more is just going to do a dirty on me, but it's fine. We're gonna adapt. Improvise, overcome, all those three, but in different orders. Hellhorn, Shartail Queen. I think this is a fun one. Let's try it out. I haven't done Imp Toss since the live version, so we'll give that a go. Random clan. I don't want to go random just because I want to guarantee the exiled. So if I could go random, but then like guarantee exiled, that'd be sweet. I would totally do that. But I don't want to accidentally get like, I don't know, Tethies or something, right? Something I've played 100 times. So sting spells being better. Oh, we actually start with 2 sting spells, so that's kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting to have them right off the bat. Sometimes you get screwed with this. I like them being piercing more than I like them being plus 30 damage. So we'll go with that, and then we will, I'm guessing Imp Parade and Royalty. Okay, so Imp Parade is relatively fine. You end up with a ton of imps. You have to have good ways to get rid of them, which we don't start with any good ways to get rid of them. I'm honestly thinking Rally might be kind of fun. We'll just try to make her as big as possible. It'll be the only way I haven't played with the Shartail Queen, and so I don't know, I don't have any judge of like how good it could be. Spikes plus 3. How much health does the Queen have? 10. Not enough to do this, because she's just gonna kill herself in like 3 hits, so not what you want. We can do that. We will give her some armor? No, let's give the train stew some armor. You got this. And then we'll end our turn. The Welder Helper imps, I was thinking that they were super good previously. On second thought, I was kind of thinking like what the role of the Welder Helper imp is. So the Welder Helper imp is different from most imps, and that usually you play them with the intent of them dying, right? You want their effect, and then you want them to die. So to get them to die, you play them in the front. The Welder Helper does not let you do that. He goes in front and then tanks for like 2 or 3 hits, which is fine. Or you have to play him in the middle, and then you just have a wasted slot, right? Like I can't play someone in here to rally her, which is fine. But the problem that pops up with that is that I am no longer playing. I can't play any more imps in here, right? He like took up a spot essentially. So because of that, he's only good whenever I have a way to like get rid of him. Like I have a sacrifice or implosion or some way of just killing him essentially, which we don't have in this deck, or at least we don't have yet. The Imp Toss Queen gets around that by basically making it so that she can just toss imps every single turn, regardless of how much armor, where they are, or anything like that. So what's cool about that is it means that she is super good with the Welder Helpers, because you get all of the really awesome benefits with none of the downsides. So I think that, honestly, that's my favorite combo, is like the Imp Toss with Welder Helper, but there's still a lot of, the verdict is still yet to come on like what'll be the best, but I think that's one of the better ones. March of Shields, huh? I actually kind of want March of Shields. And then I think we go with something like Vinegrass, just because we don't have any backline damage. I tried to look at my deck right as the thing closed, I know. Seraph will cleanse me of effects, which means that Hellhorn Rage units are going to be cut down in effectiveness. Any other sort of unit like that is going to have a hard time. I think, honestly, we might go buff some spells and get an Awoken unit. I think an Awoken tank would be really nice. Yeah, I think you'd be really good in this deck. Standing in front of the Queen? No, because I want the Queen to be able to get her own. Ugh, I want her to rally. No, we'll go with it. We always can move him around. Oh, we almost went to the shop. Double stack for armor is solid. We'll make that cheaper as well. I think it needs to be 1 for it to be really good. 10 magic power on you is sweet, because you'll just kill the backline. It's like a really good backline snipe with another purpose if we really need to. Yeah, we don't want to mess with that one. The thing I don't know is if Rally actually buffs her. I don't think it does, but I wondered if it buffs her whenever they play units, which would be cool, but I think it doesn't, so that's unfortunate. We will pierce and then damage. Oh, this is not the card I thought it was. That's not good. We're gonna take a lot of damage for that. Oh, we don't have any way of healing him. He might have been a really bad pickup. Now that I think about it, you might suck. I also don't have like anything I can do on this floor. So let's pierce. We will. You're just gonna have to die, dude. There's nothing I can do about it. Welder Helper like next turn or something, but that's about it. We'll play that. Yeah, so we just don't have the room down here. I don't think that this Shartail Queen seems that good, to be blunt. Of all of the things I could upgrade, her rallying is kind of not that big of a deal. Because her having an extra 10 damage, like the special effect that she had where she yeets imps, that's the formal word for it. It's imp yeet. You just can't get around it. The imp toss ability does a lot more than 10 damage per round. Plus it's sweep, so it's pretty good. I think we buff the heck out of you by doing a couple of these. I'll gain 4, and then apply it to you again, and then that's an easy kill. Okay, so it's like we need to play Welder Helpers, but we need to play them after the Queen so that she gets the armor and then everybody else gets stuff. Yeah, this is kind of a weird set. I will move you to the front because that has 2 purposes. A, you take another more hit, and the armor doesn't really matter who it's on. Okay, so we're killing him now, which is good. So it's a little spicy. We don't have good enough units yet, and Seraph the Chaste kind of counters a lot of really good like rage builds. So I don't like that. Or I don't like the way we're kind of set up here. I think we need heals. Especially if we're gonna keep this Awoken Hollow. If we're gonna feed him, we need heals. Hellhorn unit, but I don't really want to dupe anything, so that doesn't seem like that good of a place to go yet. Yeah, maybe dupe like this March of Shields or something. And then we just go for a really heavy armor build. But then we're just ignoring our Thorn Casing. Yeah, I think we have to. I think we really need to play to our strengths, and right now there's not many. Okay, this is good. This is a good unit. I think he will be better on the same floor as, where are you at? The same floor as our unit, our Queen. So I would dupe March of Shields. Where is March of Shields? There it is. Took me way too long to find that. What do you got for me? What's in the caves today? It's Dante. Every time I'm like, I don't know how these things are gonna go. Dante. Dante's the man. I am totally cool with you, I think, because the root seeds that I'm gonna get from it will go really nicely on top of you. So I think we're in a good spot actually. I might put Dante in the middle, behind the Awoken tank, because as of right now there's no like synergy with the Queen. Actually I can just pretty much place him wherever I want. There's really no synergy anywhere. I really just want him to live as long as possible. Is this a good idea? Glimmer, yeah. Okay, so tank, I'm actually gonna throw you up there. Oh, you do 11 damage? Okay, the imp will tank that for me, but it's not a good hit. I need to remember that she will just drop me. Talos is not daedalus, but she hits much harder. Well, maybe not. I don't know if she hits harder. She just hits hard. End of sentence. Welder Helper would be sweet, but he will just be tanking hits, I think. Yeah, I think we go Welder, and he'll tank a few hits for us. Oh, he'll tank absolutely no hits for us. And then we're just gonna take the 3 damage there. Cool. And I also like that the tanky unit got pushed to the back, because that's really nice on this level. So you will take out him, and then you'll live, which is nice. I don't really care who dies. I guess we might as well hurt you. We'll bring you to the front. Welder Helper ourself to keep our armor up at night, nice and big. If you... I honestly need to make Rail Beater a little bit stronger, because he's going to be attacking the tank, and then the tank gets pushed to the back, and then she's just going to obliterate anything here, because she's already got 52. So because she doesn't have like multi-strike or whatever, I'm just going to be overkilling the squishy unit every single time. So I probably should start beefing up this guy, the Rail Beater, if I have the opportunity to do so. So we will pierce. I can't play that imp. I can make you stronger. I can also make you stronger. And then Mr. Stew, I think it's your turn. Yeah, so he's going to lose all of his armor, which is unfortunate because even this guy's going to go through. How do you have so much rage, my dude? Why are you so angry? I didn't know they could get 4 stacks of rage. I always thought they started with 3. March of Shields on you is sweet. How are you both dying? Oh, because death and then Talos. Talos is spooky. She's not. You don't mess around with Talos. Yeah. So hurting his attack or helping his attack is so much better, I think, than helping the Shard Tails. Oh, I didn't do this. I meant to. All right, we'll do that. And we'll save our unit at least. That's fine. And we got the tiniest amount of damage off on Talos. She has so much health. Oh, I am not big enough for this scenario. We'll March of Shields you. We'll March of Shields you. And then she'll die. Okay. The piercing is actually really nice there as well. Okay, so we're not in a good spot. It's not a great deck. It is a deck, but it's not a great deck. I mean, it doesn't even have the makings of a good deck. Like, we're not even really there yet. I think Transcend Imp is necessary because we're going to have so many imps just by nature of the Shardtail Queen. But let me hit you with a thought. I think Adaptive Mutation... No, it works really well with Rage. Never mind. It works super well with some status effects. I think it's only just Rage, because it basically buffs your... Rage buffs your attack, and then you switch your current attack with your health, and then the Rage still applies, so you end up with like basically the same amount. So that's actually really nice, but we don't have any Rage, and we don't really want to go Rage because Seraph the Chaste exists. Speaking of that, there she is. There he is. I will go Steelworker because I love that unit. My favorite thing about Steelworker is the fact that he's basically just a dude doing his job. Him and Railbeater, his brother, they're just like demons that are going to work. But right, like he's just like bothered in the middle of his day. He's just trying to get his stuff done, trying to knock out his queue. He's like, I got all this armor to build. Come get your armor. I think we go Light of Seraph. And I think we do that so that we can shove more imps into that bottom floor whenever we get the chance. And that'll let us tank a few more hits as well, because I think we're just gonna be tanking hits with imps. Yeah, hit me with the artifact first. Ooh, I do like that. I really like the X upgrade, especially if I could find more X cards, but right now we only have that one. We don't have the we don't have that many heals yet. And it would be so much better with Restore. I think we go X. X gonna give it to you. Give me the money and Imp Toss. How do we feel about Imp Toss? I like it. I really like it. Especially because, okay, so same cost for health. Another 5 versus deal 20 damage sweep. Hit me with the sweep. I think we pivot. And honestly, I think we pivot in a really good way because the rally is going to keep her nice and strong, but then the tossing is what's going to be clearing these floors for us. And it's going to make our Welder Helper imps so much better. Yeah, we got to get you out of there. You are going to be great. You need to go up here, if not higher. How many units do I have? Yeah, I think, okay, so second floor is going to be Awoken Hollow and this guy. It'll just be tank. tank 4. Because I don't really have that many damage units yet. Of course. We'll put you there. Piercing is easy, then we'll get the kill. I could pierce and hit him as well. So what's cool is if I throw Welder Helper here, he's gonna buff up my front unit and buff up my back unit, and he'll die. Which is great, because I want him to die. Yes, they did it, they did it, they did it. I will explain that here in a second. So, super cool, that's amazing. On the Monster Train Discord, they have a suggestions board, and they were like, you know, everyone could upvote, downvote suggestions. I made the suggestion based on the last video that I made with Shartail Queen, that, I think it was like video 3, where I wish that there was a way to tell when the imps were going to be tossed. And so this little exclamation point tells me that now this imp is going to die, but not from an enemy killing him, right? So it's like, how is he going to die? Why does he have an X there? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. It's because she's going to yeet him. And so I put that suggestion in the Discord, and it got enough upvotes. Thankfully, I guess other people enjoyed it as well. I got enough upvotes that the developers pinged me in a big group, and were like, or the development group pinged the channel that's like, you know, let's discuss. And that was one of them. They were like, hey, this got a lot of votes. What's how we feel about it? And so apparently it got integrated. That's super cool. That makes me feel, that's just awesome to see, like, personally. I'm very excited for that. So you should do a lot of damage now without having to invest in you, which is cool. Because I want to make you bigger more than I want to double stack this. And then we'll just burn them all. Yeah, you're a little scary. You're going to make it up. I don't think I can do anything about you. In the meantime, though, yes. How about a Transcend Imp? Transcend Imp would just body him. I do believe, because he's going to play like 4 summon effects. A Queen's Imp will not. You do 30 damage. I could just take the 6 health, but also you. Like there's enough damage going on here. I'm okay with just chilling on this floor for now. Oh, but I want you to die. If I play a imp down here, we'd be in a good spot. So let's do this. Let's play any other imps we want to play. So I will play you. Now I will play you down here. And then I will play you also down here. And so that should kill everybody. Armor him up nice and big. We'll take the 3 damage. We'll also take 6 damage from this enemy going up top. But we should get at least all the kills. Okay, so that's fine. Same thing's gonna happen here unless we feel like doing one of those. Yeet. Which might have been a waste, but whatever. Oh, I should have used Vinegrass to kill one of these guys. That doesn't make any sense, because they're not coming back. I forget that I don't have like Burnout or something to bring them back. So once these imps are gone, they're just gone. So we need to like get endless on one of these guys, one of these imps somehow. Easy. Nice. Sweet. Okay. That always feels good whenever you lay a card down and it works. Make you bigger. Cool. Okay. So we're not bad. I think Imp Toss is a really, really good secondary for the Shartail. I almost would think that it's maybe a little bit better than what we started with. I didn't intend to go this way, but here I am. I like both of these. We have ways of getting rid of imps now, so impressive is actually not as impressive as it was. Battering Ram is going to be pretty solid though. We're going to hit him like a wrecking ball with the what's your name? Steelworker and Rail Beater and all those good stuff. Yes, we'll be in a good spot. I'm leaning more towards Awake. Yeah. Yeah. Dante, my dude, I forgot that you are coming to join the party. So you will be a backliner on the 2nd floor, I think. I think that's the best place for you. It's the best place to utilize your raw talents. And if I could toss some cards, I'd be in a good spot. I think that might be the way to go. Because we're really upgrading our units a lot through imps. So I don't think we need to be doing any kinds of like crazy buffs to our units yet. I think an artifact would be sweet. I really like Emblem of the Exiles, just like as a concept. It feels super good. It's basically like a free morsel every turn. Rooted is okay. We don't really set up on the Pyro Room very often. I think... Could we buy both of these? We are 5 gold short of buying both of them. This room doesn't have like a money, does it? No, it doesn't, of course. I think I value the health more than I value the damage. Yes, I stand with that. Purge is expensive, but the good thing is we have 2 purges right here, just waiting on us. Which trains to, it's got your name on it. I almost want to see somebody who beat the game, like Covenant 25, and had no gold train stewards, like never upgraded to train stewards. I feel like that'd be just bonkers if you could pull it off. Okay, let's consider this because this could make or break a run. Making Dante huge. How bad would that be? He would be 4. He would fit with a 2 unit, which means the rail, no, steel worker. And then the only like odd man out unit would be the Awoken Hollow. I think we do that. We make you friggin' massive. And then he's got 4 times 33 multi-strike. And like, it's not the best way to get to get his damage up. Like, we could find better ways, I think. But it is going to be the best way to make his damage go up easily. We're sure there's nothing we can do here? Yeah. Oh, 5, that sucks. If I had that, Dante would scale pretty hard. Actually, now that I think about it. Dante on the bottom 4 would be pretty sweet. Which, I think the last run I played with Dante, he carried me. Like, also carried me. The man is a beast. He's a machine. Alright, so we have to do that, I think. I could put Dante in front here as well, to be honest. Instead of having the rail beater. Maybe we'll experiment with that next. I'm okay with you dying. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I should have put him behind and then he'd toss. That's fine. We'll take less damage this way, I think, because we'll heal. No, we heal no matter what. That's totally mistaken. You're a good play. You, I have to play. You go here. These 4s are set up weird, because it's like the back unit, I'm not going to push back because they're so small. They're so small. Also, these guys are like 2 foot tall, but compared to everyone else, right? Like, they're so tiny. They're full grown people. They're just, I don't know, it's a good like 2.5 feet shorter. Poor dudes. No wonder they buff up their other units. They're very supportive. They have to have great personalities. They've been being made fun of their entire lives. The poor sycophants. How about that? How about that? I need to make some of these guys endless. I really do. I wouldn't mind buffing you up and then healing you. Well, it should be fine. I just need him to get enough armor to survive. The problem is I don't have any way to continuously bring back my imps. Yeah, you're healing up nice. Okay, that's good. We'll double stack you, and then honestly, that's a good call. I think we play it. Yeah, that'll be the kill. So endless would be amazing. Let's get endless as quick as possible. I really should be putting the stacks on him whenever possible. Okay, so that's easy. No, I don't want to do that. Not yet. Let's heal down here. We'll put the stack on you. Vent we don't need to play. Vinegrass we don't need to play. Yeah, we're fine. Well, it's kind of a pretty straightforward deck. Ooh, that's a pretty low number. Luckily, we get the piercing kill. We also can do that. which will deal another, yeah, I was gonna say another stupid amount of damage because we'll get the toss. I think we play that and we buff Dante because Dante is gonna be the real carry at the end of this round. Oh, the +5 is really rough. Yeah, the multi-strike, he is 7 times 5 damage. That's so much, especially because I don't get any options to hit in the middle of it. All right, Dante, my dude. Dante is the man. All right, we'll just armor up just to be, I don't really know. To see the number go up. There's always a little positive to seeing the number go up. Ah, another battering ram. We haven't gotten to use this yet. We almost need to turn this down. Infinite box is a pretty easy pickup, I think. No, I don't want to drop anybody because we then we wouldn't be able to fit any imps down low, and so that's kind of like part of the core gameplay loop of this run is to get imps. Endless would be amazing. Tossing would also be good. I think we go this route though. I really want to try to get endless. Yes, give me that wing steal. That's really good. The draw artifacts are so much fun. Like, just playing your whole hand is so good. It just feels part of the best. How about giving it to one of you guys? I think honestly this rail beater needs to be bigger. If he's gonna tank as many hits as he can, keep him alive as long as possible while we throw like welder helpers on him and stuff, he needs to at least have some starting girth. Large stone. Yo, Dante just taking up a whole floor by himself. Oh, I'm in awe at the size of this lad. I think we do that. Oh man, okay. Yeah. Yeah, huge Dante. Absolutely massive Dante. Let's reroll. We want that endless. We did not get the endless. Rail beater being quick could be fun. Let me think about that though. Rail beater being quick means that the tank unit will get thrown to the back and then they'll all attack, which doesn't really change anything, to be honest. So no, I don't need him to be quick. In fact, I don't need any of these units to be quick. I do need you to be stronger. And you know what? We might as well make rail beater a little bit better. I think that's the best thing I can do for him. Dang, okay, so not ideal. Maybe we yeet a card while it's still here. No, I don't want to toss implings. Train stewards, I think. Yeah, I think that's the easy toss. Imp toss, if you would. All right, we're on fell. We're at about normal pace. I think the rage is going to be a little spooky because all the units that come in are going to be hitting really hard to start the round. And as long as they don't get the break on us before, or get the jump on us before we like get scaled up. Yeah, so right now this guy's kind of dangerous, but I think we can take care of it. Transcend Imp is way too early. I think we'll be okay. 32 damage. Oh no. All right, well, there's not much you can do about it, and there's no imps to play. Speaking of which, there's an imp to play. You go there. We don't want to play you yet. Oh, I can't play Dante on the second floor anymore. He's too thick. Dang it. All right, Dante, you have outgrown yourself. We don't need to incant you. We're better than that. That's an easy play, I think. Dante the Massive. I say we put you there, and then anytime Fell shows up on your floor, like, she's getting it. She's getting the damage. Let's just break you. Yeah. So I need to put somebody behind the Steelworker, because right now he's really not doing that much. Double stack you to keep you alive. I think we play that. Pyre Chomp so that you die. We gotta heal you up. Nice and big. Big and strong. Yeah, we have to save our Pyre a little bit. Dante's so big that I'm not really worried about anybody getting up to the top floor. I'm more worried about like losing a unit and then that changing the way that we have to play this, but honestly, we're looking pretty good. Oh, we only have 3 Ember. It's better just a welder helper, I think. I honestly think we'll get way more value out of these guys down here then. How about you go there, and then we'll hurt Fel a little bit more. I don't want you to take 4 damage. How about we don't? Yes, he grows. With every passing day, he grows and grows. Look at the size of this lad. 48 times 5. All right, so he's going to chew through him and then start hurting. I think we... Are you good? Yeah, you're fine. Are you good? You're good. I think we do one of these. Because every single one of these is like 10 damage on him. Actually, before we do that, I will shield you. And then this way you die in 1 hit, so you take more damage. Okay. Dante, my boy. I'm glad of all the units that you can count on to be like OP, Dante is one of them, because he's just such a likable unit. You know, it's not like he's OP and you like are frustrated that he doesn't play well or he's hard to use, or I don't know, he's just a little too good. But I'm not mad about it. You know, it's like he's too good, but I'm not upset. I'm okay with it. Kind of like a Legion of Wax, right? Legion of Wax I like, but you really have to set him up to make him work. There's not much damage there. Not much of a play there, I don't think. Armor you up. You're just gonna keep doing you, dude. Just keep doing you. Honestly, yeah. Get out of here. We drew the candle. It's annoying. Okay, so relentless mode. We're not gonna kill. Dante's gonna finish it off. I don't know who we're kidding. I don't know why we pretend like it's gonna be anyone but Dante. It was Dante the whole time. We'll just heal you. We'll just make you bigger, and then we'll hit you with that. All right. The good thing is, these guys are gonna wear him down to like 6 something, which I think is plenty. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Let's get these out of the deck. Let's give you some health, so you survive against her. And then honestly, this rail worker didn't have a chance. All right, Dante, you do your thing. Here you go. All right, so we got a bunch of energy after that, actually. I kind of forgot about that. It doesn't really matter. We'll just play it out. Dante's huge. So massive. Monster Train has just that wonderful, wonderful, hello, has that wonderful, wonderful trait to it where everything just spirals out of control. like in other, actually I want this, in other card building games, you increment your upgrades by just the tiniest little bit. You know, it's like, oh, you got a 2% upgrade to the damage you take and receive, or whatever, or you give and receive. Or, you know, things have become ever so slightly more, you know, better. It's like tiny, tiny little incremental changes. But then Monster Train's like, screw that. Here's multi-strike. He hits 6 more times. Also, you can duplicate him. It's just like, what is happening? Why is this so much chaos? Okay, so because we've done that, I'm gonna do something a little controversial. Awoken Hollow, you do not fit in this deck. Dante has assumed your role. Train Steward, you do not fit in this deck. I will never play you. I will always be playing Dante, bottom 4. Honestly, I want the health on you, so you don't die to like spikes or sweep units. Because I'm not really healing him ever. Yeah, this is fine. Enter with armor 20. We are going to be doing 30 damage for every single imp that gets played down low. I think we take it. I think we'll be okay. Dante does enough damage, though he's just chewing through them. I think we're okay. We're just gonna show off here a little bit. Although, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to play you because I don't want you to die. You won't die. Who am I kidding? You'll take the hit for me. Thank you, my imp legions. Okay. Alright, easy enough. So now we're in the position to where the order in which we draw things is super important. So that was super important. Being able to get that is nice. Dante, no issues whatsoever with what you're going to be doing. The Steelworker doesn't fit anywhere anymore, so actually he's kind of a wasted card right now as well, but I think it's okay. We'll do that, and then this. That should up the damage quite a bit. That did up the damage quite a bit. Each imp we play down here is 30 damage, so like we're in a good place. The other awesome thing about this setup is he always knocks out the Steel Wing, so the Gilded's always the first one up and just gets slaughtered by Dante. Yes, and then we'll play you, and then we'll play... let's give it to Dante. I think he's gonna be the man. Self-mutilation, no thank you. Oh, baby. Apply Fragile and Multi-Strike. Who do I want to give Fragile and Multi-Strike to? That's actually a controversial question. Because I could give it to the Shardtail Queen. And then find a way to give her armor. I could also give it to Railbeater. And then find a way to give him armor. I don't actually know that I want to play this. Now that I think about it, I don't think it's as good as I had pictured it being in this deck. Because if I can't beef your armor up anymore, like if I lose my Welder Helpers and my March of Shields, and I play this on you, you dead. Because Fragile is nothing to mess around with. And like all of that for just the idea of being able to smack some of these units in the back. And honestly, the Gilded Wings being in the back is worse than you just having one hit. And then, are there any sweep units? I don't think there's any sweep units. So actually, we could give it to you. I think we do that. We're gonna play the odds of making sure that Railbeater keeps her alive. Like at all possible options, this Shardtail Queen needs to stay alive. But I think it'll be fine because Dante's gonna keep us alive anyway. Yeah, see, like, you have so much armor that I'm not super worried about it. Speaking of armor, none in this hand. You're dead. You're fine. You could use some damage. How about we play it down here, and then we play anything to hurt you. I think you'll die with these. Yeah, you will. Alright, I'm actually not going to play Pyre Chomper. We don't need the energy. It's not going to do us anything. I didn't need to play that heal card. Every time she runs forward, I'm afraid she died. Like, it terrifies me for just a brief second there. Alright, get all of these cards. How many of them should I play? Now, everyone's healed up here. Are you good? Are you good, Dante? Yeah, you're good. That was worthless. Alright, we'll just chill. 660, huh? And that's gonna do literally nothing, like 100 damage. Yeah, let's buff you. We'll keep you going a little bit longer, and then I forgot to play the battering ram. Okay, so as soon as he kills him, she'll die because he has trample. Yeah. Candle up. This will give Dante so much armor. Like 40? That's not actually that much. I guess most of my armor's probably been coming from March of Shields. I just haven't been paying attention. So we'll transcend him. Yeah, there we go. All right, now he's dead. Hit me with the seeds, baby. Root Seeds play so nicely. Like, I think honestly Root Seeds might be the most OP of the new set. I'm not doing this again. Of the new set, I honestly think it's the best. Oh, I will definitely take that. We do have extra damage to sting spells. I think we take it. Who says the stings are bad? Plus they've been buffed so much with the extra damage. I think they're good. Or they're good enough. They're good enough for this deck, for this Covenant rank 16 deck. Fell is down. We've got just Seraph left. Do we just replace all of our floors with Dante? If I had gotten the Ascend card in that last set, I could have maybe just done like a Dante floor. But I didn't really think about that option until just now. I still want imps to be endless, but I don't know that I want it so badly that I'm willing to give up a duplicate and a toss, because these are the two that I value really highly right now. We have 795 gold. Oh my, we're going this way. All right, it's so good, so tasty. How about we don't yeet anything? My deck is perfect. Never has a more perfect deck existed. This is beautiful. This is everything I've asked for ever. We will replace the Steelworker with, bear with me here, I think, give multi-strike to both of my Dantes? Question mark? 1, 2, 3, 4. They would have +6 attack. There's worse things to do. I think we do it. I think we do it, and we toss a root seed as well to keep it nice and light. And then if we could like permafrost something, maybe battering ram. We could permafrost battering ram. We also could permafrost the double the amount of armor. Here's what we need to do. We need to make you cheaper, but then we will also permafrost you. Sweet. So we'll just keep you around until we have a bunch of armor, and then at the end we'll just double it. We'll get a lot of value out of that. Adding magic power and consume would be good for you? No. I don't know. Most people probably purge a sting, but I'm gonna keep it. I think having the piercing is good. Double stack with multi-strike, I forget that works that way. But I barely ever have 6 Ember. I really only have 6 Ember whenever I play the Chomper Imp super early. So I don't think that's the play. Making this cheaper and making this cheaper both would work. I think that would be solid. Ooh. I'm in a spooky spot. I think we go to the other shop. That would also be solid. But I don't think the cost of 4 is worth it. Alright, let's just go to the other shop. Let's just see what we can buy with 600 gold. This is going to win us the game. Oh my god. Okay. Railhammer, if we had that the whole time, the game would be nothing. Game is over. So 395, I honestly think that we just reroll and we buy 2 things from the next shop. We're not really going in Rage. We are going in this. Regen's fine. I think we take that, and then we ignore everything else. Alright, this game's over. We're stupid strong. I'm still on the fence about this. I feel like Glimmer has not been giving me the effect that I want, but I'm just gonna play it. We will be okay. I might as well double stack something, right? No, because I don't want it to cost more. I've just been logic circles the last like 5 minutes. The entire thing was me going, yeah, no, yeah, no, no, yeah. I'm terrible to watch. Content. Alright. Come at me, Seraph. What are you gonna do, sap me? No, you're gonna cleanse me of effects that don't benefit you. I'm willing to bet that Dante's multi-strike doesn't benefit you, and you're not gonna do a thing about it. Yeah, how you feel about that? We'll march you just to keep you alive a little bit longer. I like those numbers. I like already doing 250 damage to him. I should have played the imp down here so we would have gotten the toss off in hindsight. Hindsight do be in 2020 though. I want to save his health a little bit. You need to get played so that we get the toss. Not yet. We could do 90 damage ahead of time. I don't think that's worth it to any of these guys. If we're going to save somebody, though, I think we honestly save Rail Beater. Because I think our deck falls apart more whenever Shardtail dies than it does whenever one of our Dantes dies. We'll play this. And then that really didn't change any of the damage you're taking in hindsight, but it wasn't going to change his either, so at least it like helps Dante a little bit. I don't know. Dante's going to take care of himself. We'll just regen him whenever we need to. Alright, do we play the last Dante? The last Dante. It's a wonderful movie. The Last of the Mohicans. The Last of the Dante. The Last Samurai? How many movies can we think of that have the last in the name, in the title? It's just so dramatic. It just fits so well with too many things. I actually don't have any armor on you, and you are looking kind of scraggly, my dude. I think we Vine Grasp you so that we can save some damage on him. We hit you with a little bit more damage. And then we play this. Yes. I'm okay with not playing this guy. We'll throw him up there at the top whenever the cards are starting to fall on us a little bit. This is actually kind of spooky. He doesn't have enough damage to crank through all of them by himself. You need armor. That's not a question. You could use armor as well. Huh. Let's think this through. Let's do this and see what our options are. Rage, huh? Rage would be the best here. Because if I can get him to 60, he'll chew through these guys quicker. Which we just did. We also could play Vent and just knock out that guy, so that really wasn't that great of a play, but it's okay. I also would like to Sting, just from damage sake. March of Shields to keep you alive, my dude. And then I'm okay with these guys not getting their playtime. Or not getting played. We'll hit them in the next rotation. So we almost have too many imps now. Because we're not able to play them in time. And these Queen's Implings aren't as good as I thought they were. So we're kind of hindering ourselves by keeping them. As long as we're keeping them anyway. Ah, I couldn't get another imp. How about you? Yeah, that's good. I'm okay with that. Having the Ember Drain, though, is really hurting us. Because we're taking less and less. You need to get healed as well. You dying is spooky. Okay. We cannot let that happen. Good. I think we have to do that. We can deal 60 damage. So if we do that, that's going to be one more hit on Seraph. If we do that, that's going to be... You're dead either way. This really doesn't change anything. So this doesn't change anything at all. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're doing good damage to Seraph ahead of time. I am starting to get concerned about keeping Seraph alive, just because we haven't been able to get the Ember to play what we need. We really need to make sure these guys die, like ahead of time. I don't have any cards, though, that let me hit this backline quickly. March of Shields will keep you alive. This will help us a lot. You need this drastically. I don't really care that the Pyre takes damage, so I'm not going to worry about that one. Oh man, that could be sweet. I think we need to do this. More draw. Alright. I'm okay with taking the 3 damage. I think we play the Rage Imp to make this bottom 4 just ever so slightly better. Yes, okay. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Dante is going to heal up nice. This bottom 4 should get wiped because of the Imp Toss. And then now we're at the final wave. Alright, how much damage are we doing? Here's the final tally is 0. Alrighty then. You have no... Oh. How about that? We'll play this at the end. You're just gonna heal off of him, which is okay. We can do better than this. We can damage you. Damage you again. Doubling the armor would have actually been a good play. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if you hit him or not. We'll do that, and then we'll vent. And now we'll at least hit Seraph, but it's not looking good. I drastically overestimated how much damage I had. I was super confident. This bottom floor just doesn't have a ton of damage or tank. Yeah, because she only got one hit in. Alright, Dante's doing 648, so we have to play him so that he can hit next turn. We have to do this, I think. Here's my plan. I think we buff you, and then we reinforce you and just keep you alive as long as possible. Because she only does 30 damage, so this is like one set of damage, and then this is another set of damage. And I think honestly, I think that'll be enough. Maybe not to kill, but enough to get the other Dante in a good position. Yes, exactly that. Oh, honestly, Transcendent might have been interesting as well, because I don't know how many of these guys I've played. Yeah, they both would have given him 24. That would have been a better play, I think, than the March of Shields, in hindsight. That's all right. 2020. We're going to be close. I think we can get him to do 300 damage. I don't think that's an issue. So I think we'll make it. Have faith. Googly Eye Dante. Googly Eye Dante. Carry me to the promised land. And by that I mean hell. We have to relight the pyre, my friend. Alright, so we've done it. It was not as clean as I would have liked it to be. Get in there, Imp. You got this. It was definitely not as clean as I would have liked it to be, but we're going to make it. So that's going to be Covenant rank 16 under our belts. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you enjoy Monster Train content, Monster Train stuff, I'm putting out more of it, more and more of it. Please sub, and please like and comment to let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. I'm in the middle of a move right now. I'm actually surrounded by boxes, so I'm like gonna get these videos out as soon as I can. This one is probably recorded a day before you're watching it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.